Hello, good afternoon and welcome, ladies and germs. Now, tonight we have, or today we have, anyway, it is October the 5th, I think, 2020. So we've got that glorious Gibson Les Paul Studio Manhattan Midnight Blue to have a look at. Usual kind of thing. I've introduced it and then we can have a little listen to it. Now, this has not yet been set up, and even though it's new, even though it's 5 years old, it's not being played, it's sat in a box. It still needs setting up because, and I'll mention it again, guitars made of wood and metal, and depending upon the atmospheric conditions their properties change, and so will need setting up from time to time. Visit your local guitar tech. That is my best and cheapest advice for you. I did this actually last night, but I'm going to do it again and split it into two bits because I strayed off topic somewhat. Anyway, let's have a look at this. So what we'll do is we'll have a listen to it, we'll have a run through the pickups. As I say, not yet set up, not yet restrung, but it will give you an idea of what these are about, and my word, it's a nice guitar. So let's have a little listen, and once we've had a little listen to it, then I'll walk you around it and tell you what I can. Let's go. So, push pull and through the pickups, starting at the neck, and okay, that's so warm yet bright at the same time. And we'll do the coil tap or split, whichever you prefer to call it. Okay, and onto the centre. And I suppose we can try splitting both of those, see what happens. Oh, do you know what? That's a little bit stratty. Okay, let's push the knobs back in and go onto the bridge or treble. So, and we'll do the split on the bridge or treble pickup. So that's a decent old run through the variations of the pickups there. I don't have a favourite, I like them all. Okay, onward. Onward and upward. Here it is. So this is the Les Paul Studio Manhattan Blue, and this was part of a special run for Les Paul's what would have been his 100th anniversary year. As you can see, we've got his hologram here, and if you can see you should be able to, if you can see the serial number. Gibson have changed the format on these, I think. Now, instead of digit 1 and digit 5 denoting the year, and then the 3 digits in between denoting the day of the year, and then whatever's left at the end is your production run number. Now I think that the first 2 digits denote the year. So this is certainly 2015, and it has, as you can see, the robotic tuners, which I love these. I love them. Oh my! And in a live situation, you know, when your hearing is distorted, and because there's all sorts of other stuff going on around you, and all you need to do to get back in tune is just push the button and strum the strings, and you're back in tune. That's a miracle. It's a godsend, and people change them out, and I'm baffled as to why. Because the guitar will learn alternate tunings, and it will also somehow, witchcraft I believe, it will learn the tonal variations that are actually going on around you for some insane reason. Although, to get into that, one would have to read the manual. Not my strong suite. So, what we got? We've got all mahogany neck and mahogany body. Now, when I first showed you this the other night, I said it had a AA maple flame cat. Well, apparently, according to Gibson's website, they have a B maple cat, but I haven't seen anything that looks any better than that. That is pretty much butt matched, and the colours and the figuring are just, it's outrageous. It's outrageously good. And that's you looking at this on a video. Let me tell you, if you looked at it in the flesh, so to speak, you'd find a great deal more pleasure in it, as have I. And this, at the moment, is mine. So, what else do we have? Obviously, as I say, you know, although they set them up at the factory, of course, it spent a lot of time in a cargo hold at 30,000 feet, minus 30 degrees, and that will change the properties of the wood and the metal, and the action at the moment, quite frankly, is, well, to my way of thinking, unacceptable. But, of course, we'll address that situation shortly. What else do we have? We've got push-pull pots, you've got speed dials there, you've got the brushed aluminium, or if you're in the States, aluminum, it's the same thing. The brushed aluminium stoptail and pneumatic finish on those, and also on the 57 Classic wound humbuckers. These use Alnico 2 magnets, and the winding somehow is matched so that they complement each other. What I can tell you is it sounds great. So you've got, you know, traditional, decent, I'm saying decent humbuckers, they're brilliant humbuckers, with that oak flavoured pucker chip and pickup rings, and 22 frets, as of course is standard with these, and they really, that's kind of that. So if you can find one of these, get in, because they look astonishing, and they should come with the Gibson gold hard case, which, to my way of thinking, and certainly to my perspective, is the best guitar case I've ever seen. And according to Gibson's website, you can drop the case with the guitar inside from a height of 15 feet, and it should still remain preserved intact. I don't want to test that, and I can't think of a situation where I would possibly need. Maybe if I was escaping a burning building, then I might have to drop it 15 feet, because I would save that before me. And that's just guitarist for you. So yes, that's it for that. Only a quickie, and I will probably do a slightly fuller review once I've fiddled about with it and made it correct. So what I am going to do, because I was waffling on so much last night, is I'm going to do a separate now top 5 buying tips for second-hand guitars. So we'll do that, and so for right now I'll say adios amigos, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.